Good evening, lords and ladies. I'm Night Before Dawn, and welcome back to Sons of the Forest. Today, I would like to showcase something that was added since Update 6. Well, actually, in Update 6. And it's actually quite interesting. We've been all looking for ways to make spiral staircases, and Bastio came out with the spiral staircase using the technique that Rip Diesel came out with for making a circle. But in Update 6, you no longer need to do any of that circle making stuff. It's not complicated at all. There's no real glitching or anything. You just need to build an effigy. It's a little bit awkward getting the sticks to line up the way you want them to because they like to be on slopes, and the legs especially are hard to line up. But other than that, you can just build yourself a spiral staircase. The one I've got here isn't quite how I wanted it to be, but the only real difference between how I wanted it to be and how it turned out is you have to crouch to go up and down the stairs. Just because this plank right here is in the way, but without it, when you get up the top, you can just fall back down, and that's almost worse. So, and I didn't want to fight to get it so that you didn't have to crouch, because they are a little bit difficult to get to the right angles. If I'd have started a little bit closer to square, like I wouldn't... The first one I ever made was square, and it came up to a 45 up here and just was really awkward at the top because I couldn't put planks in, and I couldn't... and I had a risk of falling down through, and it was just awkward. But maybe if I were to put it halfway between the 45 and then this one would be halfway between that and the 45, and then you'd be lower at the bottom where you need to crouch currently to get under this, so you might not need to crouch then. And then this would be turned a little bit more, and you'd come to the top of the stairs at this point. So maybe that would be a better solution, having a slightly different orientation. The way it's built is rather self-explanatory. The main thing you need to know is with the effigies, you can't build off the sides of this bottom stick to do anything. Like, I can't place a stick on there at all. The lowest I can do is at the point where the sticks join, and if I do that, it's aimed down rather steep. But if I crouch and do it, you can come to pretty darn close to level and even beyond, and it's a lot easier. And you just adjust the height your feet are at to get the angles you want, and you just keep spiraling it up. It's not too difficult until you start getting up to above your head, because as you can see, that's starting to aim up at the same time. So we don't want them to go too far out of level. So what I recommend doing is building yourself a little platform to stand on, and then you can switch back to your sticks, and you can carry on from where you left off. But once you get to the top, which I'm close enough now, you can't place directly another stick vertically and just carry on as though that's the center post. Like, you can make it look like it, but as you can see, as I go up, I can place sticks off the side and carry on around like this. But then once I get to this point, I am sliding into my own way. Whoa, 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 quit sliding. Something like that. As you can see, I'm not getting any higher other than by having funny angles and slopes. So what you need to do is you need to switch to legs, because legs can be placed off of the sticks. So they're a little more difficult to place because they keep wanting to snap to all the other sticks that are already in place. So if it were possible, I would recommend putting the legs on first, but other than that, it's just finicky. Get the right angles, and once you've got the angles you want, you can easily have a spiral staircase. Just takes a little bit of patience while you're fighting with the legs. This has the added benefit of repelling any cannibals that come to attack this part of your base. They'll come running up, and I don't know if they need line of sight, but if you say cut windows into the log or into the walls, or maybe not have full walls, just have walls like that, there you go. Now the cannibals can see the effigy, and you have a spiral staircase that repels cannibals. So anyways, if you like what you've seen and you'd like to see more, I would greatly appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.